All right, it is 8:44, and she's a spiritual medium from right here in Denver who's been connecting with the spiritual world for years now. In fact, she has such a gift that celebrities like Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox Arquette, Vanna White, and Juliana and Bill Rancic are all knocking on her door hoping to get readings. And we are lucky Rebecca Rosen is here with us in studio this morning talking with us. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Okay, I am great. So how does this work for you? Do you see things? Do you hear things?
You know, mediumship requires the medium to be extra sensitive to this outside energy that's impressing our minds and bodies with thoughts and feelings. So sometimes I see things, a lot of times I hear things, but it's in my mind's voice, right? So oftentimes we think we're making it up. And I firmly believe we all have this ability to certain degrees. You know, we're all born with the sixth sense, intuition. And so I just happen to have it, you know, a little bit stronger than most people.
So you say that you can relay messages and even some guidance from people who have passed on to the people they have left back here on Earth. I know that people pay a lot of money to come have a reading from you. So what is it that most people want from one of these readings?
You know, if I'm able to make a solid connection, it is a priceless gift because it's years of therapy in one connection. Because I am able to bring closure, people grieving who didn't get to say their last goodbye, people who want faith that the soul's eternal, that their loved ones aren't dead, that their energy is still around, and that they're watching them and proud of them and available to other people for them to carry on that relationship in a different way.
Okay, so is anybody trying to communicate with you right now?
Well, when I first met you, the first thing I got was there was a maternal grandmother who is very strongly connected, or is your mom alive?
She is, yes.
So is her mother passed on?
No.
Okay, so it's somebody off that side of the family who's acting as one of your guides, okay? And do you have a dog that lives with you?
I do.
Because this animals are very sensitive to energy. And this animal, did it recently get out? Was there some ordeal around the dog getting loose?
Okay, I think it may be one dog back.
Okay, and so there's a funny story around this.
Okay.
All I know is the animal is your indicator when this grandmother who's a guide is around you. And then do you have a father who's passed on?
I do.
He's around you. Now he's rolling his eyes at me, which means he didn't believe in this in life, but he has a good sense of humor. And his heaven feels like I'm in a warm, sunny place, which to me, that's his idea of, did he ever golf? Do you know, I'm seeing like if I were down like Arizona, Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Okay.
The South.
The South. And this is his way of saying that's his idea to paint a picture in your mind of what heaven's like for him. Now, when he passed, either you didn't get to say goodbye or he couldn't talk. Is that true?
Yes.
And he wants me to tell you how much he loves you. And he's showing me right now my sign. It's a rose. So in my mind, I just saw a rose, and that's how they communicate. But he wants you to know one of your kids is either named for him or is a spitting image of him. Did he not know one of your kids?
He didn't know any of my children.
Okay, so I think this is the firstborn son.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want to ask you, do you know who Robert would be connected to Dad?
No, I'm sure I'll figure it out here in a little bit.
Think about that, because there's somebody on the other side who's with them who's either a Bob or Robert.
Okay.
Okay, and then he wants me to bring, you are married, correct?
I am, yeah.
So he's showing me, tell your husband hello, and there's something about, he doesn't believe in this, does he?
I doubt he would.
Okay, your dad is going to do something to make him believe, and it feels like it's truly in the bedroom, and something with the either alarm clock or, so sometimes this doesn't make sense unless it just happened.
Okay.
Something bizarre with the alarm going off. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, just see what happens. But this is your dad's sense of humor. So that's how a reading works. And I'm actually going to be doing this on Friday night at Mile High Church, where I have a large audience, and then spirits use me, and I make these connections between the living and the dead and bring people those messages and that closure.
And this is a much more affordable option for people, because I know that it can cost a lot of money to get in to see you, and it can take a while to get in off that waiting list. So if you would like to go over to see Rebecca Rosen, she will be at the Mile High Church in Lakewood. Tickets cost $35, but we're going to be giving away 2 sets of these tickets for this event. So just like our post on Facebook, and then you are entered to win, and you just might win tickets and might be able to get a reading with Rebecca. Thanks so much for coming in and giving me a little treat there. My
Absolutely.
goodness.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rebecca. Okay, back over to you guys.
All right, time now for some entertainment.
Morning,
Chris
kids.
Parente.
You know, there's one thing I love, and that is football.
Football.
I love football. Hit it, boys! actually love football players. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a good-looking player on the
Right.
team, and I raised a lot of eyebrows when I said our backup quarterback, Brock Osweiler, is in truth Robert Pattinson.
Many of the eyebrows are